Hey everybody, Christine here and welcome to this week's video. I'm coming to you from my meditation station because today we're going to talk about meditation and how if you think you're bad at it, you probably are trying too hard. So let's spend the next 5 minutes together where you will learn how meditation isn't anything complicated or difficult and how you can meditate at any time, in any place, and do it easily. So welcome. And please hit that subscribe button. I don't want you to miss any great content. And also, if you think this video would help somebody, please share it with them. Welcome aboard, and I'll see you at the end. Here you go. I just couldn't settle into my meditation practice this morning. Like water slipping through my fingers, I had more than the usual trouble quieting my mind. On top of that, I usually feel or see light as I meditate, but today there was just darkness. There was an underlying restlessness no matter how much I tried to settle in. Frustrated, I figured I'd give up for today and try again later. I brought my hands to my heart and simply said to my divine source, "Good morning, day. God, let me serve you today and may your wisdom flow through me." That was all it took. The light appeared. I felt warm and loved. I felt grounded and connected. I was in union with the divine. It was like the universe was waiting patiently for me to set aside my ritual and just come to the table like a friend. I was trying too hard, and I was missing the mark. You know the feeling when you're trying to talk to somebody, but they clearly are focused on something else? I imagine that's what it was like as I struggled to stick to my morning routine today. The universe was waiting for me to simply show up with genuine interest. Your meditation doesn't need to be elaborate. If you're trying, you're missing the mark. The human mind or ego wants to push harder when things aren't flowing, but you don't push a river to flow, you let it flow. Opposite of what modern society tells us, the answer isn't always to push the pedal to the floor, to try harder, to hustle more. Especially when it comes to issues of spirituality, faith, mindfulness, guidance, wisdom, and discernment, the answer is to lift your foot off the pedal. All my trying this morning was hindering my union with the divine, not helping it. When I released it all and humbly said good morning with a sincere smile, that's when the universe responded. Then it dawned on me, this is how you can be in constant meditation. Plenty of spiritual texts tell us to pray or meditate constantly. That seems impossible, but is it? The Bible says, rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer. The Bhagavad Gita says, seek the self in inner solitude through meditation. With body and mind controlled, they should constantly practice one-pointedness, free from expectations and attachment to material possessions. Connecting with the divine as simply and humbly as a quick shift in your awareness lets you be in constant state of prayer or meditation. It can happen with your next breath. Pause, take a deep breath, and radiate love. It's as simple as that. Check in with your inner light and feel its presence. Use this moment to remember that the divine is working through you, that you're loved, and that your needs are met. Now, make sure you're not the only one doing the talking. How do you feel when another person monopolizes a conversation? It's a bore, and you usually aren't left with a very good opinion of that person, right? Instead of chattering nonstop, connect with the divine and simply listen. Maybe you don't hear anything and you simply sit side by side. If you have something important to say it, but spend more time listening. You can also ask, but I'm not talking about asking for selfish reasons. Ask to be shown your next steps, then listen for the answer. Ask for discernment. Ask for the skills you'll need to work your purpose. Ask for your doubts to fade so that you can serve better. One of my teachers once said this about meditation: you're not doing it right, and you're not doing it wrong. What's that mean? It means don't worry about it. Don't try so hard. Just settle in and do what feels natural and comfortable. You're not doing it right, and you're not doing it wrong. Try easy instead. Remember my troubles meditating this morning? It wasn't until I stopped trying to meditate that the peace and light filled me. Human life is tilted toward forcing, pushing, dominating, and trying harder. You'll have plenty of opportunities for that as your day progresses. During your meditation, try easy instead. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to hit that old subscribe button so that you won't miss any great content. Check out ChristineBradstreet.com where you can sign up to get your free 5-day Mastering Happiness email course. Also, I wrote a book called Happy Ever After. It's a book on growing genuine and lifelong happiness, the type of happiness that can't be taken away from you no matter what sort of craziness is happening in the world, and we can all use a little bit of that right now. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.